Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you 3 of the day trips that I've done recently. First up, we have Windsor. Windsor was really great to see. I think this is the first castle I'm seeing in England or on this trip in general, which was really cool. I loved the area right outside of the castle. It was very cozy, very cute. Also, just a fun little note about the flag that you can see at the top of that circular tower thing. I believe that means that the king is there. Obviously didn't see him or anything, but I just thought that was a cool little piece of information I learned. Unfortunately, you can't actually take any photos or videos inside of the castle, so a lot of these shots are outside, but I promise you the inside was so worth seeing. I really recommend going to see Queen Mary's dollhouse. It is insane. It's huge and everything is so well crafted, so I really recommend it. We just left. We couldn't film anything inside, but we're off to afternoon tea. Goodbye, castle. Continuing on, we decided to get afternoon tea at, I think it's called Clarence Brasserie and Tea Room. You can kind of see the sign there, but I feel like afternoon tea was just such the perfect vibe for Windsor, and it tasted really good, and it was only like £14, which I personally think is really good. I mean, I feel like afternoon tea is usually super expensive, and while this was like a small little cafe, it was still really nice and definitely gave us the afternoon tea vibes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Windsor. I keep not having enough time to film, but we're off to Oxford today. So fun. Okay, now we are off to Oxford. This one was definitely a bit of a longer journey out than Windsor. Windsor is really close to London, but the bus ride was amazing. You get to see a lot of the English countryside coming in. Oxford was really cool to see as well. Definitely more academia inspired. I feel like there's a lot of Gothic influence, but I could be wrong. So we ended up getting a tour. We followed this tour guide around, and it was actually very helpful because I don't think I would have known what I was looking at if he wasn't helping us out. So we got to see the outside of Exeter and Trinity College, and then we were actually able to go inside of Balliol, I think is how you say it. So stunning. I can't believe people go to school like this. This is the dining hall. It looks so fancy, and it's just really cool to hear about how they do formals. It was interesting to see because it just does not look like a school to me. This is Exeter that we're looking at, and then this is Trinity College. The town was really cute, just very, very busy and full of tourists. This is their ceremonial center. These buildings are just crazy. I am back from my Oxford trip now. It was so fun, and I just wanted to show you a few of the things I've got from Windsor and Oxford. Didn't go too crazy, but this is the bag I got from Windsor, and this is the bag I got from Oxford. I love gift shops. They're my weakness. I feel like they're everyone's weakness. That's literally the purpose of them. But I feel like I don't usually get too caught up in souvenirs and stuff, but I don't know. here it's like a whole different story because I'm such a sentimental person and all I want to do is have 5 million things to remember this experience by. Definitely trying to limit myself so I can get a good selection of things and not come back with 50 pounds of overweight luggage. I'm trying to get more like useful things that I can like use for like a very long time, and also just small things. Really trying hard to do that. I mean, the amount of times I'm just like looking at this like small tiny thing that I just love, I have to put it down because like what do I use that small tiny thing for? It's just so much stuff that I'm like obsessed with. Anyways, let's just start off with Windsor because I went there first. So I kind of got all like Christmassy things because I love Christmas, and it just coincidentally happened that I got a bunch of Christmas things. But I got these Christmas tea towels. Now you might be thinking, what is the practicality of tea towels for a 21-year-old college student? This is for my future home. I am building a collection of things for my future home, my future apartment, everything. I am such like an older soul than most 21-year-olds. Like, I love tea towels at my ripe age of 21. So yeah, this is the Royal Christmas cotton tea towel. Isn't this so cute? They also had matching napkins and I was like so close to buying those, but I just got the tea towel. I feel like this would be so cute to like put in your house, and it's like a Royal Christmas at your home. But I love like the ferns, I think. The Christmas tree leaves, and then like there's holly and poinsettias, mistletoe down here, and I just got a giant crown on it. I love this. Also, another thing I recommend is like, if you're not like super into tea towels, you could definitely use this as like a little tapestry type of thing. It comes with a little hook. Why does that make me so happy? I love tea towels. Okay, this I didn't actually buy, but this came for free. This is just a magnetic fridge notepad, and it's just a 2022 with the Queen. Kind of cute as like a little free gift. Wouldn't have picked it out normally, but glad I got it for free. Okay, and finally from Windsor, you might not know this, but I am actively collecting a bunch of ornaments from each year of my life from, gosh, when I was like in middle school, and like hopefully for the rest of my life, to kind of put together on a tree that will just be full of ornaments from like every single year. I got my ornament for this year really early, and I probably will have like multiple from this year just because I can't resist a good ornament. Isn't this like insanely cute? This is just a little crown that says Windsor, and it's got these pearls, and it's like this pretty shade of blue. You really can't tell, but it's like this like velvet blue. It's very, very pretty, and it's one of those like squishy ones, like the pillowy ornaments. The reason I got an ornament from Windsor is because like Windsor is a very important place for Queen Victoria. I love that show, Victoria. That was like a PBS show. Honestly, probably my favorite show ever. Like, I've rewatched it so many times. I just love it. I'm so sad it discontinued, but I'm kind of also happy it did, because if you know what happens in the last season, I just feel like the next season would have been intense and just to get through. But yeah, that's my little haul from Windsor. And then from Oxford, I just got this leather bookmark, and it has all of the old colleges on it. Okay, I don't know how to say half of these. Merton University, Christchurch, St. Edmund, New Hertford, Balliol, Magdalene, Oriel, Bracenos, oh gosh, Corpus, and Old Souls. Probably said half of those wrong. I just thought it looked like very fancy. Oxford was fun. There was quite a few things to do and to see. Very interesting experience. I'm really excited to go to Cambridge eventually and compare the two. But it was really fun. Just so touristy, honestly. Like, there's just crazy the amount of people there, and clearly not Oxford students as well. But it was really cool to see everything, actually. I got really good pictures and videos, so hopefully you enjoyed seeing that. I really loved being there for the day. Okay, so about a week later, we decided to go to Bath or Bath. I honestly have heard it pronounced both ways by British people themselves, so I'm not exactly sure which one it is. I think it depends on your accent, I guess. The English countryside coming into Bath was absolutely beautiful. It was so hilly and amazing to see. But yeah, so we just spent a day here. Bath is named after the Roman baths, that are located like right in the city center. It was just so beautiful. Like, I loved the river that was running through it. Unfortunately, it was another gray day, so it might have looked a little bit better in the sun, but it was still beautiful nonetheless. Okay, so this is the Bath Abbey. I have a little pamphlet here, and it says, in the 8th century after Christ, Bath Abbey was founded as a Benedictine monastery, and it's now a parish church. So it was really pretty to see the inside. I mean, the stained glass was probably my favorite part. I've never seen so much stained glass, honestly. I feel like they were very liberal with the use of stained glass, which I really appreciated. And just the ceiling was amazing. It just is absolutely incredible to go in. European churches really are just something else. But yeah, so we just took a look around here for a little while. Okay, and then after the Abbey, we decided to do a little bit of exploring. So this is kind of like the town center, I think. The Roman baths are there, the Abbey is there, and then if you walk a little bit out, you just see more shops and more restaurants. Also, we saw the Jane Austen Museum, but we didn't actually get tickets to go in. We decided to walk around a little bit more. This is called the Circus, I believe. It was very pretty, very circular. There's a lot of like circular buildings in England, which you don't really see in America, I don't think, at least as far as I know, but it's just like stunning to see. We also climbed the top of this really steep hill. I mean, it doesn't look like it there, but it was pretty steep, but it was so worth it. We were able to see the entirety of Bath, I think, and we just stayed there for a little while, and then we had to kind of rush back to get lunch because we didn't have that much free time. But we went to Same but Different, and they had really good food. I really recommend it. I got the scrambled eggs with smoked salmon, and it was delicious. So now we are off to the Roman baths. They actually offer a audio guide, which was really helpful and really informative. Mine wasn't working for some of the stations, but it was cool to hear what we were able to hear. And again, just really cool to be in that place, like just to think the Romans built it and now we are standing where they also were and like on their structures that they built. I think a few people were confused about this, but just so you know, you actually cannot go into the baths. It's just to look at and to learn about. So there's also like an indoor aspect to it. There was a lot of things to see, so I really recommend you check it out. So back at the river, I love this scene. I love running water. It's just so pretty. But this area, we just like stood there for a while and just listened to the rushing water and took videos and photos. It was really nice. But yeah, this was probably like my favorite part, like visual wise. I thought there were so many pretty shots. But I think I'm gonna leave you here to enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you very soon.